Hi, I'm Tom Farley, and this is Lessons from Chris. Growing up, Chris loved being part of a team. Football, wrestling, rugby, even swimming. He thrived on the energy of a team, and he loved his teammates. And more than that, he was never funnier than when he was within a group. And then after college, he found improv. And from that moment on, he talked like an evangelist about the ensemble. You know, from the very start of our business careers, we've all been drilled in the concept of team. You got to be part of a team, be a team player. Whose team are you on? Now, when I go into organizations to talk about communications, one of the first things I say is forget about teams. Teams, by their very nature, have a competitive feel. There's always someone who needs to be the quarterback, and there's always someone who feels like they're the last kid picked. On teams at any given time, some players matter and others don't. So I believe you need to form ensembles where everyone has their own voice and their own style. Imagine a band where you have a big brassy tuba, loud, and then on the other side you've got a small, sharp flute. Two completely different sounds and looks. But when both are playing to the 100% of their capability, the song is wonderful. So the very first goal in business should not be, how do we get the job done? Rather, the primary objective is to build the ensemble. And once accomplished, organizations should resist evaluating the best and most effective people solely on their talent, but rather on how well they work in the ensemble. Again, everyone has their own voice and their own style. So the key is to find individuals whose talents will enhance the ensemble and whose weaknesses will be minimized by it. Because I'll tell you this, when you create an effective ensemble, several benefits emerge. First, it becomes easier to welcome new members into that group because everyone feels important, they feel that they matter, and their very presence is welcome. Their skills are essential. This in turn slows the drain of talent. And when members do move on, a well-tuned ensemble is far better positioned to seamlessly refresh its pool of talent. You know, Chris wasn't a great comedy writer. He didn't generate ideas. No, his true talent was an ability to listen to others in the ensemble, and he was hyper in tuned to the humor they were trying to convey. He processed that information at light speed, and what came out was comedy gold. Sometimes he delivered the punchline, but many times he allowed others to shine. A true ensemble player. I'm Tom Farley, and that was a lesson from Chris.